Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for the beginning of this new year, January 2025. Before we get into the forecast, this, of course, is a general reading. If you would like your own personal reading with your own personal numerology, please book some time with me. I would love to work with you. My information is in the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this big energy that we are kicking off 2025 with. Life path number 3, this month is a powerful one, and this starts the year out with a bang for sure. You are going to be working with the vibration of the 13-4, and the 13-4, it's actually signified, or the 13 is signified by the death card in tarot, right? So there is, at the essence or the core of this vibration is death, transformation, rebirth, right? Change, release, transformation. So there is sort of, when it comes with the 13-4 in a cycle or in any vibration, it's sort of an all or nothing type of energy. There's no sort of middle ground here. Something needs to fall away so that something better can be built. And again, this is a general forecast, so it can be about anything: relationships, career, belief systems, thought patterns, whatever are the actions that we take and the results that we get. There is some kind of significant transformation that needs to occur through the dismantling of some things and the rebuilding of something else, right? So, and there's sort of no fighting this energy. It's this energy of sort of divine intervention that says, this is no longer working, we're going to pull this away. And it might be difficult in that release, but you no longer need it, and it's not working for you. It's not aiding in your evolution, right? It's not helping you on your path, though you may have convinced yourself that it is. It's not. And so this energy can come in and strip it away so that you can see, oh, that wasn't working. Now let me figure out what will work. What's better for me? What's a better path? What's a better, whatever. This energy really helps you to see that. And so under the 13, you can absolutely expect some kind of change that will bring an end to conditions that, again, just no longer serve, the purpose of your own evolution, your own movement forward. So any rigid thought patterns, any actions that you're taking, any habits, any outdated belief systems or value systems could likely be under the microscope this month to be released or reworked and reframed. But usually under 13-4 energy, it's something significant that needs to be pulled away because you're building on something or continuing to build on something that isn't working for you. And you continue to build on it expecting different results and then get frustrated when you're seeing the same results. And the 13-4 says, no, let's just get rid of it entirely and start over and build a better foundation. Because at the core of this energy is the 4, which is all about foundation. It's about, making sure we're building on a solid foundation so that we have that sense of security and that longevity in whatever it is that we're creating. But it has to work. And so if it's not working or it's working against us or it's building some kind of self-imposed prison, the 13-4 is going to dismantle that. It's going to strip that away. And that can be challenging to move through sometimes, but, it's something that needs to happen so that the old can sort of be swept away to make room for the new and the better options. So I would say under this vibration, be prepared to get new ideas, new inspirations that could feel a little bit, outside of the zone that you normally would think in, right? Or where you would usually put yourself or even imagine yourself to be. These ideas that come in under this time, because the 13-4 is actually a very intuitive type of energy. It's a very spiritual type of energy. It's connecting you to your soul, your higher consciousness, your higher self, to help you to see that there is a better way to do it, to show up, to, whatever, a new perspective that can really help you to bring to life the things that maybe have been laying dormant that can actually help you on your journey as opposed to hinder you. So be prepared for and be open to those new ideas that do surface, those opportunities that may surface, the inspiration that might come in for you. Take note of it. You might not know what you want to do with it just yet, but, make a note of it and then come back to it and see what continues to unfold as 2025 unfolds for you. You could absolutely meet people who, they could be new people. They could be people who have come into your life, but haven't been a big part of your life yet. They could become much more significant in your life, or you could meet new people at this time that really open doors that were previously closed, or that you were closing by sabotaging the situation without even knowing you were doing that, right? So the 13-4 brings a lot to light by clearing so much out of our path that is just not needed. It's just rubble that's standing in our way. But sometimes that can be difficult because we didn't know it needed to be cleared away. And so when it's cleared away, it can be like, oh God, why is this happening? This is so frustrating. Or we thought we were on the best possible path, and then all of a sudden this new door opens. And it can be a little scary as well, like new opportunities that we don't feel ready for, or that we don't feel that we are, prepared for. So definitely, again, pay attention to the ideas, the inspirations, the people, the opportunities that present this month. A change of plans, a new location, again, different people opening sort of the door for these new opportunities. This is a reconstruction period. This is a period for not only things being stripped away that need to fall away, but rebuilding something that can bring so much more happiness and fulfillment than, we would have even imagined on our previous path. And it could be that in the past, right, like in 2024, or the last several months, things have been falling away, things are being stripped away, and we've had to move through that. In January, under this 13-4 energy, is about then that reconstruction, that rebuilding, that moving towards that more aligned path. Because if you look at the death card in tarot, how it's traditionally depicted, it's this death and destruction, but then in the background is the sun and, a new beginning, a new dawn. And that's kind of what this energy brings in some area of your life. It's an opportunity for a new beginning, a new trajectory, a new dawn. Definitely a lot of potential change, especially in the material sense. So things that are tangible, you might see some major transformation in those areas, money, resources, relationships. You could see a lot of transformation there. And it doesn't mean that they have to, be taken away. It just means there needs to be some kind of significant transformation there in order for all involved to be able to move forward in the highest, their highest octave, right? Their highest possible way. And in order to do that, there's got to be some release from the past that will be followed by this renewal, which brings, changes that can absolutely promote growth and happiness and joy and fulfillment. But it's like we have to get rid of that rubble first that's standing in the way. Because you might have already dismantled some things. You might have already tore them down. But if that rubble's still there, it needs to be cleared away and released. So again, like if you're kind of like, I don't know, maybe you went through a divorce, recently. You tore down what wasn't working, so to speak. But maybe you're holding on to resentment, anger, frustration, whatever around that divorce. That's the rubble that needs to be cleared away so that you can build something better, more aligned. That's just an example, right? But it could be anything. It could be, maybe you got laid off from your job and, that's the removal, or that's the destruction, or the tearing down. But maybe you hold bitterness around that layoff, right? And that's keeping you from seeing the opportunities or the options that are available to you moving forward. And so that's the rubble that needs to be removed. You see, so that's kind of what this month could bring in for you all. It's that release from the past, followed by that potential for that renewal, which can bring the changes and the happiness and all of that. And really the 13-4 is that reminder that everything is cyclical. Everything in life is transient. You know, life is all about the old being replaced by the new. It's just the way that it is, right? And so, and really it's not just about the old being replaced with the new. It's what's not working being replaced by something that is working or that's better or that's evolutionary, right? And so this month for you all is a powerful moment in that journey where you have an opportunity to clear away what's not working, like truly, or at least start that process. Although the 13-4 can be really direct in its approach, right? With this energy can be intense in that it's like, okay, no, we're doing this. It's sort of, again, there's no sort of in between, right? It's either it needs to go or it's coming in, right? There's not that limbo of, yeah, but I kind of want to just hold on to it for a little bit longer. I want to hold on to this resentment a little bit longer or this anger or whatever. No, this is like the time where we have to release it. We have to release the past so that we can like be present and plan for the future type thing and what we want to build. It's interesting because you all got bear energy for January. And you know, bears are these really beautiful, docile creatures. They're so misunderstood, but you know, they can also be very protective of their young, of their territory. You know, they're going to defend themselves, but they're beautiful animals and they're very much misunderstood. But there's kind of this energy where, you know, there's something here that is bringing you back to your own nurturing. Like really this month with bear energy coming through, there's this opportunity to really sink into, and this will help you in this process of the removal, right? But it's really this energy of sinking into really listening to, like slowing down, listening to your body holistically. So body, mind, spirit, in what your body is asking you for. What are the cues that your body is giving you? What are the cues that, you know, are you feeling lethargic? Are you feeling depressed? Are you feeling overly excited, anxious? You know, are you feeling actual physical pain? Like what is your body trying to, because, you know, these things that present for us physically, emotionally, spiritually are indicators. They're signposts, right? And guideposts to cue us in that there's something else going on. There's something that needs to be addressed. And I do think this is a beautiful month, especially with bear energy coming through, to sink into really being present with you and, you know, journaling or just self-contemplation, whatever you need to do to really listen to the cues that your body is giving you. If you really sink into your own essence and you feel calm, you feel peace, nothing is asking for your attention, then, you know, then you're good. And you really probably won't feel this energy as intensely as someone who has things that are going on. But I would say most of us do at given points, right? So take this opportunity this month to not only work at clearing out what needs to truly be cleared out, and you already know what that is, but to really truly sink into your own essence and to see, what is my body trying to show me? Where is there some things that need my attention or my TLC or maybe a different perspective or whatever? So beautiful energy here, truly, threes. It'll require some work and it might be a little uncomfortable at times, but I can guarantee to you it will absolutely be worth it. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.